Hello. I see I have a message.
Hello.
Hi, how are you guys? We got Sion. Hi, Sion. Hi, Gary.
Hi, how are you?
I'm right in your face, huh?
Hi, no
I'm
problem.
well. How are you? Doing well. Yeah. How are you guys doing?
Pretty warm.
I know, right? What a change
Yeah.
in the weather.
Yeah, I'm not used to it.
And today is Earth Day, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's Earth Day and the hot weather is, I guess, appropriate. Oh, it's gonna get hotter though, so
Yep.
we just have to know that this is the time of year, right? It's probably gonna cool down again and to get hot again. It goes back and forth.
Yeah, it can get really cold in May.
Yeah, it can. It's like May gray and June gloom, right?
That's right. That's right. Exactly.
Oh, well, we're a few minutes early, so we'll see who else joins us. You guys, I did a Saturday class and I saw it on YouTube. And I want you, you can unmute yourself, right? You guys know how to do that because
Sure.
when it went up onto YouTube is I didn't realize because what happens on my screen is I don't really see myself because all of you guys are on the bottom because my iPad is this way, not that way, because my holder doesn't extend enough to hold it this way. So it's
Right.
like this. So I just see a few of you and it covers up my whole mat. So apparently my head was cut off during part of the session of laying on the ground. So just for purposes of people viewing it on YouTube, it's nice if you guys could tell if that's happening. You may not even be able to tell, I don't know.
Yeah, it just doesn't really matter though, because a lot of the stuff we're doing, we have to go by your voice instruction. And I just kind of peek over to see what you're doing and on I go, just like in class, real class.
That's true. That's true.
No,
right?
it's never been a problem. It's always been
Okay,
good.
good. So the view has been good. You've been able to.
Oh yeah,
sort it
I
out.
think it's gotten better every time too.
How about you, Sion? Are you seeing me better now? I know it was challenging on Facebook. How is Zoom? I don't know.
The Zoom has been great.
This is much better. Okay, you like it too. Okay, Sion, good. Well, what time is it? I don't have a clock in this room. Isn't that
It's
crazy?
6:11. 6:11.
Okay, 6:11. So we're 1 minute past. So what do you think? Should we wait just a few more moments?
Yeah.
It could be that the hot weather has got people outside this evening.
Yep.
You have a space to walk in your neighborhood or whatever, you know, hopefully you do.
Yeah.
Right. Most of us have that.
You haven't been able to use your park though, right?
No, they closed that up. Yeah. I think after, was it Easter weekend maybe, or maybe it was before that, but it was like really busy in all the parks. It was maybe our first really warm day. Maybe it was that. And after that, everything closed up. Oh, really, Sion? Okay. Oh, it's called, okay, I gotta go back to your, I know the park is by the studio. What's it called? Let me see. Malvin, is that how you say it?
Oh, that park's open. Awesome.
That's open. You were with the dogs there yesterday? That's great. Okay, well, wonderful. Maybe I'll drive over there and get some outdoorness. I have a great neighborhood here to walk in. It's got a lot of hills and pretty gardens and stuff, and it actually has wild peacocks. So,
Wow.
So that's where I've been walking.
Your park might be open tomorrow. They're opening a lot of the parks now.
Are they doing that?
Okay. Golf courses too.
All right. Well, okay, so if it's just gonna be the three of us, I got both you two, is there something you'd want to work on, right? You've got an option to tailor things now.
Whatever feels good to you, we'll do.
Karen, can I request some restorative poses?
someone new is in here.
It's
Okay,
scary.
okay, wait a minute. Okay,
We
yeah.
have a lot of people here now.
You guys, oh, a lot of people have joined. Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. Hello,
There's
everybody.
Yeah, there's six people.
Yeah, okay, so restorative. Yeah, do you guys have enough things that we can get into some restorative poses like blankets or pillows and that sort of thing? If you do, then that would be good. So, hi, everybody.
Hello.
We might all be here this evening, and if someone else joins, that's great. We were just discussing what a hot day it is on Earth Day. Hi, Evelyn.
Hi, how are you?
And Mary Rosie, hello. And Terry and Carrie. Okay. All right. So you guys have all been able to see me, okay, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. So let's without doing further, let's go ahead and start our practice. I'll go ahead and mute you guys. Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Muting all. Okay. All right, then. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and start in a restorative pose. If you have some blocks, this might be a nice option of setting yourself up. This block in particular is for the back section. Sometimes it feels good just to have it right below the shoulder blades, long, and sometimes it doesn't feel good. So then you can turn it maybe this way and that might feel better, right? And so just starting, probably level 1 is good for us, unless you've been doing a lot of warming up with your back. And then this is for the head and neck, right? So sometimes level 3 is nice. Sometimes you want to go down a notch. This probably is not going to feel good. But so just setting this up. And then if you do have a blanket, if you've got the blocks, and if you don't have blocks, then simply take your blanket and roll it up, okay? But if you have the blocks, try this and see. We'll throw the blanket over, right? And we'll come and we'll sit in the front, all right? And then just making sure, again, that the shoulder blades are right, it's like right below on that first block. And then doing again what feels right for your head, adjusting this lower block. Right, so maybe level 2, level 1, level 3, and then turning the palms to the sky. Right, and if it doesn't feel good, again, maybe sitting it down is better, a little bit below, even more, into the rib cage area is fine as well to take that lower block. Okay, so just find a place where you can feel restful. And you're going to feel a stretch right across your chest. Across the pectoral area. But just settle in and just allow yourself to arrive. And just see what it feels like to be here in this moment. I normally would do something special for Earth Day. And one of my most favorite things is to go to the beach. Right? The water is really relaxing for me. But we can't do that right now. So I spent some time in the garden, which is great, right? Putting our hands in the earth. And then I took a really long bath with sea salt. And one of my favorite things is mermaids. So it was really kind of magical to do that this afternoon. And then I realized I had a mermaid shirt, so I'm wearing my mermaid shirt. So just lie here and let your imagination wander for a moment. Right? Wonder wherever it goes, wherever your mind takes you, just for a moment. And then start to think about maybe your special place. Now I've got my feet on the floor, my knees bent, and that might be fine for all of us. But if you do want to do a different position with your legs, do that, right? They can be long. You can have your feet wide, knees in. You can have your feet together, knees open. Right? But just thinking about now where maybe one of your most favorite places is. Beginning to visualize it. What is there normally when you go? If it's the ocean, and of course there's a lot of sand and the waves are coming in and out. It's the sound of the water, the crashing of the waves, the seagulls, the breeze, the salt. If it's in the mountains, okay, so maybe there's green grass, and right now with all the rain, there's, springtime, all the beautiful wildflowers. Clear blue sky, maybe there's a few white clouds. Maybe you're under your favorite tree. Maybe you're at a lake, a river. Just really seeing all the aspects of that scenery. And imagining that you are a part of that scenery now. You're lying there just like this. And just allowing whatever you can imagine. So maybe, again, you see butterflies in the field. Maybe there's water rippling over rocks. And maybe the birds are flying. Maybe there's bunny rabbits, I don't know, where are you? Maybe you're in the desert and there's camels. Wherever you are, use your imagination to create the environment. And see everything very vivid. And there you're lying amongst Mother Nature. This beautiful evening. And just feeling the radiant heart within your chest, feeling your heart radiate. And your aura, right? We all have an aura. It's just a light around us. And there's that light, it's just so bright. With each breath, we begin to feel a little lighter. Relax the shoulders more. We feel very taken care of by Mother Earth. And as the heart begins to expand with each breath, we too begin to feel expansion within the body, within your mind, continuing to see this beautiful scenery that you have created, made it magical, so that you could simply be. In this moment, feeling the breath move, allowing ourselves to just be in this space. And the mind might wander, just bring it back. Come back to this beautiful environment of peace, tranquility, serenity. And let it nourish your soul. And that's what we're doing. We're stepping onto the mat, not only just taking care of our beautiful bodies, but we're nourishing our souls. Starting to deepen the breath. Breathing up into the ribs and out. Not necessarily out through the mouth yet, just deep breaths in and out through the nose. Letting all the noise in the mind fall away as we lay in this peaceful place where we can truly be our authentic selves. And that's just love, right? We are love. You are love, I am love, we are all love. And feel that from your heart. And know that simply because we're part of this universe, we are connected. At all times, really. But now as we lay on our mats, we're connected, even though we're not in the same room. We're connected. And the universe is there to provide for us. We have to trust in that. But now let's take a breath mindfully into the belly. Holding there for a moment. And then open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Now we're going to do a 3-part breath, but not all at the same time. Now breathe into the diaphragm, the rib cage. It's not that easy, but try to avoid the belly and the chest and get your breath right into the ribs. See, I'm talking and I have breath inside my diaphragm still. And then exhale, let it go. And then breathe right into the chest. And then open the mouth, exhale, let it go. And then reverse, breathe into the chest, hold for a moment. Exhale, let it go. Breathe into that diaphragm again, really expand your rib cage. Holding. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. And then into the belly once again. Holding. Exhaling, let it go. So nice, you guys. And now, just if you haven't done so, let's go ahead and bring our feet together and open our knees. And if it feels like a lot, then maybe Sukhasana. Just cross at the ankles. You don't have to go into full Baddha Konasana. This is a hip opener. If we're crossing at the shins or the ankles. With your feet together, wonderful, that's good too. You can move your feet closer in if you want more. And start to breathe now from the base of the spine up to the collarbones. A few breaths in and out through the nose. Just filling yourself up. Now let's come back to that serene place for just a moment. As you take these deep breaths. And then bringing the hands into Namaste. Place them at the center of your heart. And taking a moment to connect inward. And then setting an intention for your practice here. And along with that intention, being mindful about sending out loving kindness and peace to all those. And big breath in. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. And if you'd like, you can join me for an here, taking a breath in. then one more big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Good. Release your arms down beside you. Now, without picking up your knees, all right, you're not going to lift the knees up. Let's slide the right leg to straight, but out, it'll be out. And then left leg, so you're in a V now. Your legs are in a V. And then circle the ankles. Point and flex your feet, wiggle your toes. Now when you're ready, let's inhale, sweep the arms up for a moment. And just reach to the wall behind. Now if it doesn't feel good to reach straight overhead, then maybe you just reach out to the side into a T. But do something to open up your entire body, all the meridians, reaching long. Nice big breath in. Exhaling it out. And then gently the arms come back down. Very nice, beautiful. Now let's bend the right knee and place the foot onto the mat. And then the left one. Feeling a little bit of a stretch now, I'm sure, in the back, feeling more open in the chest. Let's go ahead and gently roll to the side. And we're going to take those sticky blocks off of the mat, right? Pull them out from behind. Set them aside or set them as close to the top of the mat as you can. And then let's come lie back down on our backs. And gently hug the right knee into the chest. And just inhale, squeeze it in. Exhale, soften it. So just a couple of these. Inhale, squeezing, feeling the ligaments, tendons, psoas muscle, hip flexor, get a nice stretch. And then exhale, soften it. And then again, inhale, squeezing it in. Exhale, softening. A couple more times, just letting your breath be the rhythm. Remembering to just practice sweet, loving kindness to yourself. Right, being grateful for this day. One more time, squeezing that knee in. And this time as you exhale, release the knee out to the side, more up towards your armpit. And get a stretch into the inner thigh of this right leg. Maybe move your ankle and wiggle your foot for a bit. Keep breathing. Right, staying with this full breath. One more big inhale. Exhaling out. Good, really nice. And then bring your knee back. Give it a squeeze in. And from here, let's roll our head up and bring our knee towards our head and knee towards each other. Maybe left hand holds the back of the head if that feels better. And just get this nice rounded spine. Should feel really good after we've been on those blocks. And then gently lay the head down, release the right foot. We'll take a breath and on the exhale, pulling down this left leg in. Relax your shoulders. And just inhale, squeeze it in. Exhale, soften. Couple more like this. Inhale, squeeze in. Exhale, soften. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, soften. Last time. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, soften. Go ahead. Inhale, squeeze in. Couple breaths. This time as you exhale, let's release that right hand so we can move the left knee out. Maybe you're going to engage your foot as you're here. Just feel the stretch on the inner thigh of your left leg. Keep breathing. Good. One more big breath in. Exhaling. And moving that leg back to the center. Now let's put both knees to the chest. Pull that right leg in. If it feels good, we'll just do a little rocking. Breathing. Rocking and breathing, right? So much breath. And then let's come to stillness. And with the knees together, maybe hands are going to touch the legs, or maybe they don't. We just rest the arms out to the side. Let's make a circle around our triangular bone, our sacrum. So just making this nice massage of the low back, letting it feel nice. And then let's reverse. Very nice. And then next time the legs are to the center, give them a squeeze, and perhaps we roll out. Again, one hand can hold the back of the head and just squeeze into a little ball. And then gently lay your head down, open the knees wide. Both legs open now. And then if it feels good, stay here, or now making our way into a variation of happy baby. Maybe it's pulling on the back of the thighs, calves, ankles, sides of the feet. Right? Extend your tailbone, relax your shoulders, and breathe. Sometimes it feels good to rock in this pose. So see what you think, right? And then we'll come back into this stillness. And then bring your legs back together. Squeeze them in and take your arms out to the side. We'll take a breath, and on the exhale, we'll drop our legs to the right into a reclining twist. If it feels like a lot to drop your legs all the way to the floor, then grab one of your blocks and just be more restful. This would be a supported twist, right? To have that block under the legs, or maybe it's a blanket if you don't have a block. And just feel the left side opening, right? Just breathing into it. Big breaths in and out. One more big inhale. Fill up your entire torso. Open the mouth, exhale. Now leave your right leg down. Let's pick the left leg up and see if you can get your knee so it's above your hip socket, and then just extend your left leg up to the sky. And one more time, just wake up your foot. Good, beautiful. If it's okay, maybe the left hand can pull on the back of the thigh, not the knee. Some of us, maybe we're going to pull on the back of our calf, or maybe we reach our ankle. Well, we're pulling this leg towards us in some capacity other than behind the knee. It's not an active leg, right? So let everything relax. So you just pull it in and feel that stretch behind your leg, behind your knee. One more breath in. Exhale it out. And then bend the knee again and let your left leg come back to meet the right. And then take your left hand and bring the palms together. So now you might want something to support your head and your neck. So I have another block, maybe that works. All right, but we're gonna be with our palms together. And we're gonna inhale, take this top arm, the left arm, above the head, breathe in. And then bring it behind and open up again as you exhale. It's a big circle. Keep coming down around through the area of your buttocks. And then back, palms together. Okay, so we'll do that one more time. Inhale, arm comes overhead. We're gonna roll open. Arm comes down, just a big opening for the arms, right? Exhale, palms come back together. We'll do two more. Inhale, sweep it on up. Rolling yourself open. Exhaling, bringing yourself back down. And then again, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, bringing it back down. Good. Beautiful. And then pull the left leg in. Remove a block or whatever from under your head. Roll back onto your back. Pull the right leg in. give yourself a nice squeeze. And when you're ready, we'll take a breath, and on the exhale, we'll drop on over to the left side. Maybe a block comes along, letting it be a little more restful of a twist. So really focus on relaxing that top leg, right? The buttocks and everything is gonna rest. And we're just gonna breathe. Big breaths in and out. One more big inhale, filling up everything. And then exhale, let it go. And then let's go ahead. You could use your right hand if you want. Bring that right leg up. Let your left leg rest down still. And then extend the right leg up to the sky just for a moment. Letting the blood reverse, moving the feet, seas, moving the feet, the toes. Good, beautiful. And either just stay like this, maybe this is enough, or maybe now we start to pull on the back of our thigh and move the leg a little closer, maybe the calf, maybe the ankle. Some of you, maybe you're reaching your foot, but don't crank out of your shoulder. Like, don't let your arm come out of the shoulder socket just to reach your foot. Keep your body on the ground, right? Just breathe here. It's nice and soft. And one more big breath in. Exhaling. Good. We bend the knee. Go ahead and stack your knees again. So now just doing your best to rest. We're going to take the right arm and bring it across. Stacking the palms. Right? And again, bringing something in for the head if you need it. And then the top arm, inhale, stand it up. This right arm comes overhead. We exhale, open up, we bring it around and down, and then the palms come back together. And then again, inhale, overhead, rolling open. And exhaling, bringing it back together. Two more. Inhale. Open, open, open. Exhale. Good. Last time like this. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then rolling yourself back open. Remove anything from under the head and then come back through the center. Very nice. Good. And then from here, let's take our feet to the ground. Now, if you don't have a block, then just fold up your blanket or towel. I'm going to lift our hips and slide the block underneath our sacrum, like the triangular bone. So supported bridge pose here for a moment. Take a few moments, tuck your shoulders underneath you, but your palms are to the sky, almost like tray arms out to the side or goal post them. Right, and just feel the lift in your chest, even though we're not pressing the arms down. Squeeze your shoulder tips onto your back. Just take some breath here. Big inhales, full exhales. One more big breath in. Exhale out. One more time, we're going to pull the right leg in. Now, if this doesn't feel good with a block underneath, then you can remove it. And if it's all right, we're going to stay here. And we're going to extend the left leg long on the ground. And just see if that doesn't give you a little extra stretch in your hip flexor psoas muscle, right? In the front of that left leg, reaching through the heel of the left leg. Not trying to hug the right knee all the way in because that will probably lift your back off the block and may not be comfortable. So maybe the right knee is just above your hip. And we're breathing. One more big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Rebend the left leg and place your foot to the ground. Take your right leg back. Feet are hip width and parallel. One more time, check your shoulders underneath. So lift up, tuck them together. And turn your palms up. Again, just opening up the front of the chest a little, breathing. One more big breath in. Exhaling. And when you're ready, we're going to pull this left leg in, right? So the knees right above the hip socket. And then we're going to extend that right leg nice and long. Reach through the heel of the right leg. Press your thigh to the ground on the right side. And see how this really stretches the hip flexor psoas muscle. Breathing into that space. Big inhales, full exhales. Good. One more big inhale. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Really nice. Let's rebend the right knee and place the foot to the ground. And then take your left leg to the ground. This time, inhale, sweep your arms overhead. As you exhale, press your feet down and lift your hips up off the block. Right, just taking a bridge pose. You can even go post the arms, whatever feels better. I'm going to drag the heels back, extend your tailbone, breathing. One more big inhale. And on the exhale, setting ourselves back onto the block, just resting for a moment. And then let's extend the right leg back to the sky here. Let's take it up. And then take your left leg up. If this is too much, again, you know you can do this without a block, or you can do one leg at a time. All right, but just letting all the blood, the lymph roll the other way. Maybe the arms are still goal post and the shoulders are a bit tucked. And we're just breathing. One more big breath in. Exhale. Good. Now bending the knees, taking one foot at a time to the ground. Press your feet down, lift your hips up, and slide the block out, or if you had a blanket, whatever, underneath, roll your way down. Good. And then from here, hug the right knee in and the left knee. Okay. Nice big squeeze in. Very good. Extend your legs back up to the sky and then open into a wide V. Feel free to hold the outer thighs. Okay. Yes, getting a nice inner thigh stretch, feeling the gravity help us. Breathing into it. Okay. Maybe lifting the frontal hip bones just a little so that you're in your core. Right? You're not hanging out in the low back. You're breathing, maybe a little rocking of the legs if that feels nice. Good, one more big inhale. Exhale. Bring your legs all the way back together. Now see, can you bend your right knee in again towards your collarbone and cross your ankle? It's a big hip stretch. Cross your ankle above your left knee. Your left leg's in the air still. If that doesn't work for you, then just put the left foot back to the floor. Otherwise, maybe just taking the left hand, pulling that leg a little bit towards you, and take your right hand on your thigh and press it away. So pull the left leg a bit towards you as you press the right leg away. Now, stay out of the shoulders, right? There's a tendency to let all the shoulders come up to the ears and the face and the neck and the throat get tight. Okay, so just a few breaths here. One more big inhale. And either staying here now, perhaps releasing, bending the knee of that left leg, interlacing hands, or taking a strap if you have one. Pulling left leg in, coming in to thread the needle. Keep breathing. Big breaths in and out. One more big inhale. Exhaling. Really lovely, good. Let's release down with that left foot if it's in the air. Uncross the right leg. Good, very nice. Beautiful. And then from here, let's go ahead and Take the legs up in the air. And then bend the left knee and see if you can cross the ankle. Again, you can take your right foot to the floor if this doesn't feel right. Then crossing that left ankle above the right knee. Flex your feet. Left hand maybe pressing the thigh away. And if it's available, maybe right hand pulling thigh towards us. Right thigh towards us, left thigh away. Staying out of the shoulders. Just breathing. One more big breath here. Exhale out. You're staying there, and now bend that right leg and maybe coming in to thread the needle with your hands or a strap, or you're just keeping your foot on the ground and you're pressing that left leg open, right? Giving a nice long hip stretch no matter what. Keep sending the right left knee away, right? Pull the right leg in. One more breath here. Last big inhale. Exhaling. Really, really nice. Let's take the foot to the ground. Let's go ahead and cross that left ankle and take your feet wide as the mat and drop your knees to the right side. Right, and just start to breathe here. Slight engagement in the core. If it feels good, maybe walk your left foot back so your knees in line with your hip socket. If that doesn't feel good, then just stay with the first variation. Or another option is to take that right foot on top of the left thigh. And just feel the stretch and the psoas muscle. All right, breathe into it. Let's open our arms just out in a T. And breathe here, unless you prefer to take them overhead. Just breathing, so much breath. Just releasing, feeling the body softening in. And feeling that serene feeling still within you, because that space is always there for you. The peace that's in your heart is always available. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Good. You walked that left foot back, maybe walk it in. Inhale, legs come back through the center. Take the right foot off the thigh, right? Feet are wide. As we exhale, drop the knees to the left side, and maybe this first variation, just like this, is perfect. You stay there. Maybe left foot on top of the right thigh. Pull the navel slightly in. Maybe we walk the right foot back, and we get our right knee in line with our hip socket. Maybe that's what feels best. Keep breathing. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Good, one more time. Big inhale. Exhale. Good. Moving with grace. Release the foot if it's there, or walk your knee back in on that right side of this inhale. Move the legs back through the center. Really nice. Good. Beautiful. Extend your legs long. And reach your arms overhead and take a full body stretch. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good, really nice, beautiful. And let's relax the legs and the arms now. Just let them be soft for a moment. And then bringing the arms down. Let's go ahead and bend the knees and place our feet back to the mat. And then hug the right knee into the chest, hug the left knee in. Either roll to the side or simply do a few rock and rolls on your spine. We'll make our way up for a seat. Coming all the way up. Good. And then again, maybe sitting on something to help us, right? To help us get taller. Or not. Right? But if you're having trouble sitting with a tall spine, likely it means you need to raise your seat. And let's come into this hip opener of Sukhasana. Cross at the ankles, cross at the shins, sit tall and breathe. Let's come back to that breath. Close the eyes for a moment. Just feeling ourselves again in this moment. Feeling the sit bones rooting down into Mother Earth. This beautiful day. Getting that breath nice and full. And to inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale to your beautiful heart. And one more like that. Inhale. Maybe pause, look at your hands. Exhale. Really nice. This time, inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Start to hinge forward, bring the hands down. Okay, pushing yourself back onto your seat. Okay, so not letting the pelvis lift up, but rather pushing yourself back onto your seat. Breathing, so much breath here. And to help you keep your wings on your back, go ahead and spin the inner elbow outwardly. Squeeze your shoulder tips onto your mat. Keep a neutral spine with your neck. Pull your navel in. Spread your fingers out. One more breath here. Exhale out. Let's take a breath, and on the exhale, walk yourself over to the left side. Keep your right sitting bone rooting down. Breathe. Take a little bend in your left elbow. Start to turn your heart towards the front wall of you, or towards your device, I guess, right? Arm overhead. All right, so getting a nice side stretch here. Breathing. Good. This time, bring your arm down. Breathe in. Exhale around and up. Inhale. Exhale. So circles. We'll do two more. Inhale. Exhaling. Good. One more. And then reach, really stretching the ribs, and then round your way down. Place your left hand back to the ground. Take a breath. Exhale back to the center. Walk yourself up. Uncross the legs. Change the cross of your legs. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Good. And from here, come forward. Let the hands release. Walk yourself out. Again, the intention here is not to just dump down to the ground so much. I want you to feel the hip stretch and the long spine. So press yourself back onto your seat. Pull your navel slightly in, and then try to spin the eye of the elbows forward so your shoulders can be on your back. Press your hands to the ground. Spread your fingers out. Breathe a lot of breath. One more big inhale. Exhale. We'll take a breath, and on the exhale, we'll walk on over to that right side. Keep the left sitting bone rooted. Breathe a lot of breath. One more big inhale. Exhale. Good. Now press into the right arm and send the left arm up and over. A little bend into that right elbow so your shoulder relaxes. And just sending the left arm up and over, lifting the ribs up and out. One more big inhale. Exhale. And then bring the arm down. Breathe in. Exhale around and up. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale one more time. Breathing in. Exhaling it around, and then we bring it back up. Start to turn the heart towards the floor, and then we release down with this left hand. Take a breath. On the exhale, walk yourself back to the center. In the center, take a big inhale. Open the mouth, stick the tongue out, bug your eyes for lion's breath. And then walk yourself in. Good, beautiful. Unravel your beautiful legs. Other legs. Very good. Beautiful work on the leg. Got nice long legs. Nice. I'll just sit and you can see me better from the side. I'm going to change positions. So sitting up tall, right? Maybe you're sitting on something, maybe you're not. Okay, beautiful. And then just take your feet out as wide as your mat. And then drop your pinky toes towards the ground. We got external rotation in the hips. I'm just going to sit here and breathe for a moment. All right, big breaths in and out. And then as you exhale, roll your big toes towards the floor. One position is going to feel a little tighter than the other, right? Because we're either internally or externally rotated in our hips. So whatever's more natural is going to feel better. One more breath here. Exhale out. And then come back to the center. Good, beautiful. Bring your legs all the way together. Let's pull the right leg in and sit up tall. Nice to sit nice and tall. All right, inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. As you exhale, we'll take a twist, hooking onto that right leg, right hand on the floor behind. All right, keep breathing. Keep the length of your spine. One more big inhale. Exhale. Good. Unwinding from here, extend your leg back out. Let's change sides. Left leg comes in. We pull ourselves up to sit tall. Right? Relax your shoulders. Inhale up, right arm. As you exhale, twist it to the left. Hook onto that leg. Left hand's on the floor behind. We're sitting nice and tall. Really feel the length of your spine. Keep breathing. Try to relax your shoulder girdle down your back. One more big inhale. Exhale. Very good. And when you're done, let's unwind and come back. Extend the legs out. If you have a strap, go ahead and grab it. If you don't, you can do this without a strap, but we'll take it around the ball of our feet. Let's pull our legs back and turn our palms and forearms to the sky. Just get a nice stretch into the backs of our legs. Really hug your shoulder girdle down your back. Find a long neck. As the crown of the head is reaching up, the chin is a little bit tucked. All right, we'll take a nice big inhale. And on the exhale, let's squeeze the outer hips and start to hinge forward. See where we go. Maybe we just stay in this first position. Right? Maybe if you have a strap, you're going to walk down it. If you don't have a strap, you're going to rest your hands maybe at the sides of your legs. Maybe some of us are going to reach our feet. Right? Whatever it is. But be mindful again that the shoulders are not up into your ears. Drag your shoulder girdle down. There's almost a cobra in this forward bend that we're doing because we're pinching the shoulder tips together behind the heart, pushing it towards the big toes. All right, so if you can go down lower and still maintain that, that's wonderful. Otherwise, don't. Just stay where the shoulders are still on the back. You're getting a nice stretch. You can bend your knees, right? You know that, I hope. One more big inhale. Exhale. And then relax everything like a little ragdoll. And gently roll your way up, rolling through your spine. Very good. Beautiful. So let's go ahead now and come on to our hands and knees. So moving to the hands and knees. If you would like to take a blanket under the knees, then do that. And just padding things up a little extra. Knees are going to be under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Squeezing the shoulder girdle onto the back. Let's go ahead and begin a few rounds of our cat-cow. Inhaling, let's curl the toes, lift the tailbone, look up, heart moves forward, belly is soft. On the exhale, let's flatten the feet and round the spine and push everything away into your calf. Inhalation brings us back. Cow pose. Exhale, round. So just a couple more times like this, moving with your breath as your rhythm. Right, inhaling, exhaling. And then let's come back to this neutral spine where we started. So extend the left arm up to the sky, pull the left hip crease back, take a breath. As you exhale, bend the right elbow and slide your left arm underneath. So threading the arms here, stretching the shoulder, pressing that left shoulder through the fingertips to the ground. Now, if the shoulder head and the head are not able to make it to the floor, that's okay. But bring something like a block under your head or something, a blanket to rest on. Use the right hand to twist, like twisting your left ribs towards the right. One more breath. Exhale out. Press the right hand down. Inhale, left arm comes back up. One more time to reach up. And then exhale, releasing. Good. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, right arm comes up. We pull our hip crease back. We get nice and long. Maybe we look up to help us get longer. As we exhale, we're going to bend the left elbow and slide that right arm underneath. Coming down, again, trying to find something for this right arm to rest on if it doesn't reach the floor. Well, it's actually an active arm. The right arm is pressing into the floor, palm to the side. And so is the left hand. It's trying to twist. We're trying to roll onto the back of the right shoulder blade, the back of our head. Pull your navel in and make sure your hips are even. One more breath. Exhale. Good. Press down into the left arm. Inhale, right arm comes up. Send the hip back one more time. Big breath in. And then exhale, release the hands down. Walk your hands forward and let's just make a few circles here. So maybe you're going to come all the way forward into a little seal-like pose if you feel ready. And then push back, pose of the child, and then circle around again if this feels okay. Or make the motion smaller if that is too much. Good, beautiful. Just a few more like that. Good, really nice. And then let's come to pose of a child for a moment. Just come rest. If it feels good, maybe turn the palms to the sky. Resting the wrist, opening the shoulders a little. Open the arms a little wider than shoulder width. And breathe here. And one more big inhale. Exhale out. And then turn the palms down. Inhale, making our way back up. Good. Walk your hands in a little. Turn the elbow forward again. Roll the toes under. Take a breath. And on the exhale, let's lift up and back. Hala Mukha Shavasana. Downward facing dog. If the hips, the hamstrings feel tight, take your feet wide. And then bend the knees and just lift the sitting bones up and back. And pull your navel in, let your heavy head go. If it feels good, maybe shake it out. If you like your feet to be closer together, that's fine. You can pedal your feet out. Or maybe just a steady down dog. Keep breathing. Good, beautiful. Inhale high onto your tippy toes. Shift your weight forward and drop your knees down. Good. Come forward into Sphinx pose. Okay, so press the tops of the feet down. Tailbone is lying, navel is in. And you're pulling the hands back to pull your heart forward, gazing just beyond the fingertips. So we're not looking up to the ceiling, crushing the back of our neck. Take a breath as you exhale. So let's look over the right shoulder. You'll feel a little stretch in the left side of your neck, right? Breathe to the center. Exhale, look to the left. And then one more time, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the Good, beautiful. One more breath here. Pull your navel in, press your feet down. If it feels okay, straighten your arms. Otherwise, stay in pinks. Last big breath in. Exhale, lower your way down all the way. Bend your knees, swag your legs just for a moment to help release your back. Press your hands, release your legs, press your hands down, come back up. All fours. Curl the toes under and lift back up into your downward facing dog. Nice big breath into the backs of the legs. Exhale out. Good, one more time. High up to the tippy toes. Shift the weight forward, drop the knees down. You're back to all fours. Come down to the ground. This time release all the way to the ground. Press the tops of your feet down, bring your hands back by your ribs, squeeze your shoulders onto your back. Take a breath as you exhale, come up into Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. All right, so maybe you're gonna stay low, maybe you're gonna lift your hands to really help use your back, so really get the tailbone long, really pull your navel in and press your feet down. Maybe, if you want, you could lift up higher when you're ready. All right. One more big breath in. Exhale. Lowering your way back down. Good. One more time, bend the knees, swag your legs. And then release your legs, press back up to all fours. Good. Beautiful. Last time, up and back, downward facing dog. Nice big breath in. Exhale out. From here, let's walk our hands towards our feet towards our hands. Come to a forward fold. So really just let your head go. Sway the body if that feels nice. Just stretching everything out here. Good. And then let's bring our hands to our shins and inhale to a flat back. Let's bend the knees a little bit so that we can find that cobra in our upper back. Right, so the navel's in, but the tailbone is lifted a little, knees are bent, heart is reaching forward as we squeeze our wings back onto the back. And then exhale, fold. Press your feet down, breathe in and come all the way up. Hands come overhead as we exhale to the beautiful heart. Your beautiful heart. Nice, you guys. Beautiful. So make sure you're at the top of your mat and that your blocks are handy. Just move through a couple of these half sun salutations, pressing the feet down. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. On the exhale, hinging and diving forward, pulling your hips back in space. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Fold in, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, hands on the blocks, the shins to the floor. Exhale, folding in. Press your feet down, breathe in, and reverse your way up. Exhale to your beautiful heart. Good. Let's do one more nice and slow. Press down, breathe in, reach up. Exhale, hinging, diving forward, finding that long spine, letting it go. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, folding in. Press your feet down, breathe in, and reverse your way up. Exhale to your heart. Really nice, everybody. One more time, inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, try to interlace your hands and send your fingers inside out, palms to the sky, turn your palms up. Good. And then bend the elbows and squeeze your shoulders onto your back. So I don't know if you can see this, but my tail is tucked, my heart is lifted, and I'm squeezing my shoulder tips onto the back. I'm pulling the fingers. Feel that stretch. It's kind of deep, right? One more breath here. And on the exhale, reach back up, reach, 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 round, 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 and come down. Good. And then one more time, reach up. Tuck your tail, pull your navel in, start to bend the elbows, find this little bit of a back bend. Also, pull your shoulders back. Back, 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 right? And pull your fingers to help you. One more big breath. And then reach up, exhale, reach up, up, up. You can even get the shoulders off the back here. Round, 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 round. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Nice, you guys. Let's go ahead now. Maybe take your blocks if you'd like. And take your feet wide, turn the toes in. And lift your heart, maybe sending the tailbone to the ground. Hands are helping us. Take a breath in. On the exhale, come forward. So you could rest in a half forward fold if that feels like enough. Right, lifting the tailbone up. Maybe you want to fold in. You can even rest your arms on the blocks if that helps. Right, let your head go. If you don't need the blocks or if you don't want level 3, you could be at 2 or 1. Or just hands on the ground. Okay, but just come into a wide leg forward fold, breathing. One more big breath in. Exhale out. See if you can walk over to the right side, but pull your left hip back. Maybe left hand can grab the right leg. Maybe it doesn't, that's okay. Don't pull on the knee, right? Good. And then as you exhale, come to the center, breathe in the center, exhale, walk it on over to the left side. Again, maybe right hand grabs the left leg, maybe it doesn't. But pull back on your left hip, or right hip, don't let it follow you. The right hip has to square off. And then come back to the center. Bend your knees a lot, begin to sit down. Roll your way up. Turn your toes out. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. Exhale to the heart. Good. And then just begin to sit down. Just working the hips a little bit. Now, some of us, maybe it's more comfortable to actually rest your hands on the blocks. Or you can have your hands at your heart. Or you can rest your hands on your thighs as long as the ears or the shoulders don't look like this, right? We gotta lift up. Tuck your tail, find that tucked tail. Roll the inner thighs to the sky, just a few breaths here. One more big inhale. Exhaling. And begin to straighten your legs. Very nice. Take your hands to your hips. Good. Now just make some circles with your pelvis. If you have to bend your knees, do so, but if not, don't. It's actually really good for the knees to make these motions here. Spread your toes out, press your feet down, and just circle your hips in one direction. Good. And then the other way. Good, and then just a little side to side. Good, and then walk your feet back in. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, diving forward, folding in. So maybe now, again, you're gonna inhale to a flat back with some blocks. Maybe your hands will reach the floor, but let's bend our left leg and send the right arm up to the sky. So we're taking a twist. Right, nice big breath in and out. And let's wrap this right arm behind us so the back of the hand is at the sacrum. Use your left hand to twist yourself. If it's available, you can look forward. Maybe you're gonna look over that shoulder. Maybe it hurts too much. If you look over the right, so no, keep your head neutral. Maybe look down, see what feels good on your neck. One more breath here. Exhale. Release and fold in, let it go. We shake the head out in between. Inhale back to a flat back. As you exhale, we're going to bend the right leg. Okay, we're going to start to send the left arm up. Pull your left hip back. Okay, find space. Let the crown of the head reach forward. And try not to drop your head. Right, keep it long. And then maybe now we're going to wrap this arm behind us, this left arm at the back, the sacrum, right? Good. Keep pulling back and your hips. And then press down into the block, twist, twist, twist. Maybe look over the left shoulder or look forward or down. Maybe look back at the right hand. Maybe that feels best. Last breath here. And then exhale, release, and let it go. Good. Hook your thumbs, sit down, breathe in and come up. Bending the knees, squeeze your buttocks, lift your heart. Let me exhale. Sit down into chair pose. And then clasp your hands or fist your hands or just wing your arms back. Okay, good. One more breath here. Weight is in the heels. Squeeze your inner thighs and outer hips. And then exhale, fold. One more like this. Sit down low, bend your knees, hook your thumbs. Inhale, come up. So do like a little standing back end bend. You can keep the knees bent, squeeze your glutes, pull your navel in, lift your heart. On the exhale, bend the knees, sit back into your chair, wing your arms back, maybe turn your thumbs up, or interlace your hands, whatever feels better. One more breath. On the exhale, dive forward, let it go. Really nice. Inhale back to your flat back. This time as you exhale, let's see if we can step our right leg back into a lunge. Maybe grab a blanket and drop your knee down. Or fold your mat in half and walk the left foot way forward. And just feel the stretch in the front of your right leg. Right? A little right leg. And then maybe pull the heel back on that left leg. You could curl the right toes under if that feels better. Okay? Just breathing here. Good. One more big inhale. Exhale. From here, we'll take a breath, and on the exhale, let's walk ourselves back. Straighten the left leg. And pull your thigh into your socket. Lie yourself forward, but again, remember shoulders are down the back towards the tailbone. Keep breathing. One more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. And again, breathe in. Exhale out. Good, and then walk yourself back down into that low lunge. Really, really nice. Good. Now pull your navel in, stay out of your shoulders. And see, can you bend your back knee? It might be too much. Just see if you can. Definitely pat it up. Okay. And just feel it stretch even more now into that right leg. One more breath. Exhale. And then release that leg nice and gentle. Good, beautiful. Walk your left foot back in, curl the back toes, come back to your runner's lunge. When you're ready, as you exhale, right leg lifts up, we bring it in. We're just going to fold into a forward fold for a moment. Bend the knees. Maybe pull yourself closer to your legs. Just take a few moments in the forward fold before we change sides. And when you're ready, inhaling to our flat back. As we exhale, the left leg steps back. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and walk that right foot forward enough so that that left knee can drop down on something, some kind of padding, and off of the kneecap, right? This is why we walk the right leg way forward, so we're not directly on the top of our kneecap. But even here, we're not dumping into our low back, so tuck your tailbone to the floor, pull your navel in, lift your shiny heart up, and drag your shoulders down your back, and breathe. Just feeling that stretch. Pull the right heel back to help intensify it. If you prefer to curl the left toes under, then do that. One more breath. Exhale. And again, breathe in. Exhale it out. Good. And from here, let's go ahead and walk ourselves back, finding Ardha Hanumanasana, the half splits, right? So pull your thigh into your socket, lift up your heart, take a breath. On the exhale, either staying like that or hinging forward. Maybe the blocks travel with us. But again, we're not letting those shoulders rise up to the ears. Holding in. If we have more space, we fold to the point of our edge, right? No further. One more breath in. Exhale it out. Good, last breath. Exhale. And then coming back up, we'll rebend the right leg. Walk our blocks forward, curl the left toes under, lift back to your runner's lunge. When you're ready, left leg lifts up and it joins the right leg. We fold in Uttanasana, forward fold. Good, beautiful. And then we'll inhale back to our flat back. And on the exhale, bend the knees and start to sit yourself down. All the way down. Good. Once we get to the ground, we're going to come into our Baddha Konasana, the soles of the feet together. And just curl the inner thighs, roll these inner thighs to the sky to help open your legs, root your sit bones down, sitting tall and breathing. Good. Maybe smile. You guys. I miss seeing you all in person, but I'm so grateful that you're joining me here. So let's see what we can do. If you have, I just don't even know, I know a lot of you have blocks. Can we build a T and pull it in? And maybe we need an I or an L. Come forward. I want you to rest your head on something. And let your arms relax. Just working on opening the hips. Keep breathing. Good, you guys are breathing, breathing, breathing. Inner thighs are opening, our hips are opening. One more big inhale. Exhaling. And then inhale, let's bring ourselves up. Good, one leg at a time. Let's take the left leg out. Reestablish your seat. Take your blocks aside. And then move this left leg out a lot to the side, so you're in a half V. Good, and then twist towards your left leg. Good. Take a breath, reach up with the right arm. Twist more as you exhale. Reach towards the outside of your left leg. You don't have to reach the foot. If you do, that's great. If you have a strap, you can use the strap. Right, twisting, right, just pulling ourselves. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Really gluing the right side down. It wants to lift up, right? Last big inhale. Exhale. And then making your way up, let's rebend our left leg, bring our feet together again. Good. Sit tall. This time lift your heart, breathe in. As you exhale, hinge forward, maybe walking hands forward to the feet now. Keep breathing. One more big breath. Exhale out. And then walk ourselves back up. This time it's the right leg. We extend it into a half V. We can pull that left leg in a little bit. Sit up. Good. Twisting now towards this right leg. This right hand can help you twist, right? Again, if you prefer to take a strap around the ball of your foot, do that. Otherwise, you're going to reach up, left arm, twist, exhale, come over. Grab hold of the ankle, the calf, maybe you reach the foot. Got a strap, you're using that to pull yourself towards your leg. Right, gluing down your sitting bones. And again, where are your shoulders? Are they on your back where they're supposed to be? Try to get them there. Keep breathing. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Last time, breathing in. Exhale, let it go. Really nice, good. This time, we'll take a breath, and on the exhale, we'll come up. Good. Release your strap if you have one. Pull your legs in one more time. This time, let's just put our feet to the floor. Make sure we're sitting nice and tall. Good. And then extend out the left leg. Pick up this right one. Give it a rock. Good. And then just cross it over the top of your left leg. And just fold forward just a little. Just a little different. If you want, you can take your right hand and press the right thigh open. Keep breathing. One more big inhale. Exhaling. Last breath in. Exhale out. Good, and then bring yourself up, pick up the right leg, extend it out, pull the left leg in, just give it a little bit of a rock. Cross it here, and just fold forward a little for a few breaths. Maybe left hand presses the thigh open. One more big inhale. Exhaling. Last breath in. Exhale. And then bring yourself up and release your legs, pull them in. We're going to slowly make our way onto our backs. Okay, so if you want, you could just simply come lay on your back. Right? That's always an option. Or maybe just pressing the feet to the floor. Reach the arms out, lift the heart. Press the feet down, roll, roll, roll your way down. Just coming all the way down. Right, good. And then hug your knees into your chest once you're down. Right. Give them a nice little squeeze in. Maybe a little rocking feels good. And then let's go ahead and just take a happy baby. Full happy baby, or knees wide, right? Whatever feels better. One more breath. Exhale, let it go. Really nice, good. Bring your legs in, put your feet to the floor, slide your legs straight, reach your arms overhead. Preparing for our final rest. Big inhale. Good, lion's breath. And then bring your arms down. Make your way into final rest, so make yourself comfortable. If it feels okay to lay flat, then do that. Maybe bend the knees, feet to the mat if your low back is tender. Or you could build some blocks underneath your legs, right, to support. Maybe you want to take that blanket under your spine. Plenty of options. If you have a wall, maybe you take your legs up the wall. And let's come lay down again. And come back to that peace within our hearts. Just reconnect to that imaginary real place, right? Someplace you've been, and someplace you imagine today. Come back to that space. And just let Mother Earth hold you. No more to do. Resting. staying in the room with your body, right? It's the hardest challenge in Shavasana. So again, just see yourself in that place. Be with your body and your breath. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free, including all of us, as you begin to deepen your breath. Slowly waking yourself back up. Little movements, fingers closed, gentle rock of the head perhaps. Maybe taking a full stretch if that feels nice. Arms overhead, legs long. Exhaling out. Eventually bringing the arms down, bending the knees, either placing the feet to the mat or maybe hug the knees back to your chest. And when you're ready, you'll roll to the side or maybe just rock yourself up. Come take a seat, a comfortable seat. One more time, let's bring the hands to the heart, bow in. Finding gratitude for this day. Knowing that everything is in motion just as it's supposed to be. Trusting. May I be at peace. May my heart remain open. May I know the beauty of my own true nature. May I be healed. May I be a source of healing in the world. Seal our practice with an Om, 3 Shantis and an Om. Take a breath in. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. One more big breath in. Exhale out. The light in me honors, sees you, respects you deeply. Namaste. Guys, thank you so much. I'll unmute us for a second. Okay. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Thank you so much, you guys. That was really a nice.
that's good.
Yeah, so hopefully you're staying well and we're going to make it through this. So thank you for joining me again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Saturday.
see you Saturday. Bye.
Bye, Karen.
Bye. Bye, Evelyn. Bye. Okay, here we go.
Bye, Karen.
Bye, Gary.
Bye. Sorry I had to leave the meeting for a little while. I had a visitor. So I had
It's
to
hard
leave.
at home, right? You get distracted.
Well, you know, my
Yeah.
daughter stopped by to tell me she's pregnant. So
What, during class?
yes.
Oh my
So,
gosh, that's so exciting.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So I guess
Wow.
I'm a grandpa to be. It was
That's
really surreal.
Yeah. And then you went back to class and you were kind of like
Yep.
thinking, oh
I know.
wow.
It's
Yeah.
actually it's pretty cool. I got that message during your class, I think.
Yeah, it is really cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations.
You're the first one I told.
That's exciting. Well, good. That's good news. All right.
See you Saturday.
Okay, I'll see you Saturday. You
All
be
right.
well, okay?
Well, Cassie, I said hi. Bye.
Did you see her?
No, I didn't. I missed her. And my Grace wasn't here either. I don't know what happened to her.
She came through a couple times.
I'm going to have to bribe Grace with kibble to get her in here next time.
Okay.
Bye, Karen.
All right, bye, Gary.
Yeah.
See you.